And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and taking the ball for Detroit, number 26.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Here's a speed threat, Barry Larkin. And he deals. That catches the outside corner. And this one is off and running. The pitch. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next one in the dirt. Got it by him for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
Righty delivers. Oh. Good eye right there. And that's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Paul O'Neill, the next to hit for the Reds. Pickoff move to first, and he just got his hand in there. And there he goes. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. Just missed. One away with a runner at third. Three 2 now. Got him. That's the second out.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time, since now they're 2 outs.
Next to hit, Eric Davis. In there for strike 1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the DH, Hal Morris. First pitch just misses. Davis off of first with 2 away. And it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Jack Armstrong.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Number 7, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And here it comes. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the center fielder, number 21. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air out towards right center. Davis on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Charlie Gehringer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is outside. 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
3-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air on the infield. Larkin puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail here 1-0. Top of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 17. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And the batter now, number 25. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Fires to second for one.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Oliver. That's a strike, going one. The 0-1. That's inside. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. The pitch. That one drifts inside.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Next to hit, Mariano Duncan. Foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down a base hit. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Barry Larkin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering clicks the zone, count even at 2. Second and third, 2 down. That hits the dirt, and it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
2 outs, bases full. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 22. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Duncan over at second. Larkin on at first with 2 down. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. And it's just foul. That was close. Kicks and fires. Center field. And that's the 3rd out. So 3 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 5.
Number 5.
Armstrong back to work. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate. The wind to kick the 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Rudy York up now for the Tigers.
York.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Bruce Campbell will hit next. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The pitch. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back onto the third inning, and here is Paul O'Neill. The pitch. Chop back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Cincinnati, the center fielder, Eric Davis.
And now the center fielder, Eric Davis. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So now the DH spot, Hal Morris. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Morris goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. In now for the Reds, number 17. Single to right in his first trip. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs. A little bit low. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is down low. Number 25, waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. That to right. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. So one left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Pinky Higgins. Armstrong back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch is outside. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Billy Sullivan up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Pete Fox.
And next is the designated hitter, Pete Fox. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-1. Check swing, and he held up. And the next pitch is way outside. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Tap to first. And he grabs it in foul ground. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Tigers are shut down there. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 64. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Joe Oliver, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. And that's 2.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself. And it's a nice job to work closer to getting out of this inning.
Mariano Duncan, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled his first time up. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. That misses, and it's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. High in the air, out to right. And the inning is over. Bottom 4, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, number 7.
The shortstop, number 7.
A wind in the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Way high there. And the count's even at 2. Good job to fight that one off. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Duncan in position. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 21.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 21. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. That's
One ball,
outside.
one strike.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with one gone. Charlie Gehringer, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now the left fielder, number 5. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And the pitch. This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Splits the plate, strike 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one just missing inside. Ball 1. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Swings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, number 22.
So up next, number 22. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Trying to bunt his way on, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
O'Neill, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And now it's even up. And the righty deals. Tap to first. York steps on the bag. That's out number 3. Reds down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Rudy York.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
There's a strike. Called strike right there. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
That one well upstairs. Now 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. Misses, and it's a full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Campbell in the box now, takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-1. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Pinky Higgins up next for the Tigers. And a 3-1 on the way. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
York gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Pinky Higgins. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
The catcher, number 8, Billy Sullivan.
2 on, 1 out. Billy Sullivan up now for the Tigers. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Davis makes the grab. 2 away now.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now it's the DH, Pete Fox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 3. Two on, 2 outs. Top of the zone for a called strike. And there's ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Number 7 up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. And right back to the mound. They come home with it for the force out, and that'll do it for the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eric Davis.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Here's a 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hal Morris, the next to hit for the Reds. And takes low for ball 1. That one missed. And a pitch. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now. And downstairs. Three-one now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. And he walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Number 17.
So digging in, number 17. 1 for 2. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, number 21.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one missing low. That one misses in the dirt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings, and this one's flared. And it's caught for the out.
The second baseman, Charlie Gehringer.
And next to hit for Detroit, Charlie Gehringer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First offering misses the mark. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
21.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
1 strike.
And now a full count.
Yes, full.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Number 5 up now for the Tigers. First
1
pitch,
ball,
not
no strike.
close. And here it comes. And a foul ball. And a 1-1.
Whoa. 2-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down. Next offering misses down and away. Rudy York waiting to hit for Detroit. Righty to the plate. High fly ball right field. Makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, number 25.
The first baseman, number 25.
The right-hander back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fred Hutchinson getting loose out there. McCain, the lefty, warming up as well. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Oliver.
Next for Cincinnati, Joe Oliver. That clips a corner.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And the 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. One, 2 now. Stays alive. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
So up next, Mariano Duncan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And ball 1. Oliver at first, 1 gone. On the ground, could be 2. They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
Now batting, the shortstop, Barry.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Reds leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0.
With the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. And here is Rudy York.
The first baseman, Rudy.
Armstrong back to work. Down and in, moved his feet. On the ground out to short. Tosses to first and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the 0-0 going, and we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
So digging in, Bruce Campbell. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
High fly ball out into left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
The third baseman, Pinky Higgins.
And the batter now, Pinky Higgins. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're down 1-0. Fred Hutchinson taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the left fielder, number 22. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. The throw, and a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Clay Smith getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Oh, 1 down. Ball 1 there. That one lifted to left. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Davis. 1 for 3. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. This one popped up. York drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Billy Sullivan. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the eighth. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And he deals. Up the middle. And that one handled. Safe. He beats it.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound. And now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Pete Fox up now for the Tigers. That one's in there. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. Got him. One away. And now number 7.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there for strike one. And a swing and a miss there. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jack Armstrong will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. They turn things over to the southpaw, Norm Charlton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1 down. And now, number 21. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Heading for the plate. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Charlie Gehringer now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-1 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, number 5. In there, and it's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Oh, and 2 now. And downstairs.
1 and 2.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Roll to short, could be 2. Larkin to second, and that's 2. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Reds 1. Al Benton gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So now here's the DH, Hal Morris. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with 1 swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Here's the third baseman, number 17. Pitch is in there. And that's strike 1. That's a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The tying run at the plate.
2 and 2.
That one hit to right. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Fires to second too late, And he's got a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
In now for the Reds, number 25. Swings through that one. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Strike two.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Going to count 1-2. Man at second. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, number 29. Job Oliver, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch just misses. And to count 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Here's the second baseman, Mariano Duncan. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Ripped into left for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He will score. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Clay Smith.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball 1, no strikes. Duncan stands at second with 2 gone. That one finds the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good eye right there. Check swing, no appeal. 3-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
The 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, number 22. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Out number 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 3, Tigers 2. Randy Myers comes on trying to close it out. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 28, Randy Myers.
Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Quinones. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 15.
And here's the first baseman, Rudy York. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. A wind in the pitch. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That catches the corner.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And up next for Detroit, Bruce Campbell. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Tigers, Pinky Higgins. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty. Hammered on the line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now, Billy. Left field. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 9, Pete Fox.
Pete Fox up now for the Tigers. Trying to deliver as the hero. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. And there's a ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Kicks and fires.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. Number 7 waits on deck. So the tying run at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Just one strike away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Walk side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 7. And now the count is even. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill under it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, all game these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. Were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.